Audio Jungle.
Princess Beatrice and her husband Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi have welcomed a daughter together, a 12th great-grandchild for the Queen. Beatrice gave birth to the 6-pound, 2-ounce little girl on Saturday in London, and both mother and baby are doing well. And even though Her Majesty is no doubt delighted with the news, it's unlikely she will hand the newborn a title. The baby is 11th in line to the throne, and kids higher up the line of succession such as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's children Archie and Lilibet go without titles. But despite the Queen believed not to be offering one, the baby will actually have a title, and it is all down to Edoardo, who is actually an Italian count. This means any of his children will also inherit a count or countess title. Edoardo's dad, Count Alessandro Mapelli Mozzi, told, "Edoardo is the only male descendant taking the family into the next generation. He is a count, his wife will be a countess automatically, and any of their children will be counts or nobile donna." Meanwhile, the baby has also slightly shaken up the line of succession with her birth. The top 10 remains the same, but as the baby sits in 11th place, under her mum Princess Beatrice, anybody previously 11th in line or lower goes down one place. Among those shifting down a place include Beatrice's sister Princess Eugenie and her nephew August, Prince Edward, Viscount Severn, Lady Louise Windsor, and Princess Anne. Zara Tindall, the daughter of Princess Anne, now falls out of the top 20 altogether. Beatrice and Edoardo announced they were expecting a child together in May after they went in a secret ceremony in Windsor during lockdown in July 2020. They tied the knot in front of just a handful of guests, including the Queen, the late Prince Philip, and other family members. The Queen is said to have a close relationship with Beatrice and even loaned her several items for her wedding, including the dress and a tiara. The dress, designed by Norman Hardnell, was worn by the Queen on a number of occasions, most notably to the film premiere of Lawrence of Arabia in 1962. The ivory vintage dress made from peau de soie taffeta and includes organza sleeves, which were added for the wedding, geometric bodice and diamante adornments. It was remodeled and fitted by Angela Kelly and Stuart Parvin for Princess Beatrice's big day. Also at the wedding was Edoardo's toddler son Wolfie from a previous relationship, who was best man. Princess Beatrice and husband Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi have welcomed a beautiful baby girl. Beatrice gave birth to a daughter weighing 6 pounds and 2 ounces at 11:42 p.m. on Saturday at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in London. The new arrival, whose name has not been announced yet, is Beatrice's first child and a second for Edoardo, who already has a young son, Christopher, also known as Wolfie, from a previous relationship. The newborn, who is 11th in line to the throne, is also a 12th great-grandchild for the Queen and his second grandchild for Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, who has been described as being over the moon by the news. A statement from Buckingham Palace said, "Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice and Mr. Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi are delighted to announce the safe arrival of their daughter on Saturday 18th of September 2021, at 23:42, at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital, London. The baby weighs 6 pounds and 2 ounces. The new baby's grandparents and great-grandparents have all been informed and are delighted with the news. The family would like to thank all the staff at the hospital for their wonderful care. Her Royal Highness and her child are both doing well, and the couple are looking forward to introducing their daughter to her big brother Christopher Wolfe." Princess Beatrice also tweeted saying she was delighted to share the news of the safe arrival of our daughter on Saturday 18th of September 2021, at 23:42, at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital, London. She added, "Thank you to the midwife team and everyone at the hospital for their wonderful care." Among those congratulating Beatrice on Twitter was her uncle Prince Charles, whose Twitter account tweeted, "Congratulations to Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi on the happy news of the birth of their daughter." News of Beatrice's pregnancy was formally announced by Buckingham Palace in May. In a statement, the palace said, "Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice and Mr. Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi are very pleased to announce that they are expecting a baby in autumn of this year. The Queen has been informed and both families are delighted with the news. It's not expected that the monarch will hand out a title to the newborn, but the baby will get a unique title thanks to Edoardo, who is actually an Italian count. This means any of his children will also inherit a count or countess title." Speaking to the Daily Mail, Edoardo's dad, Count Alessandro Mapelli Mozzi, explained, "Edoardo is the only male descendant taking the family into the next generation. He is a count, his wife will be a countess automatically, and any of their children will be counts or nobile donna."